everyone, here's another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon episode. Last time we got out of the future, and now we're back to present day. And now we have our mission, which is to collect all the time gears all over again. So with that, let us begin. Nothing much should happen. Second floor, third floor, any more instant, 4 straight instant floors. Focus miss, not focus blast, focus miss. But I don't know how focus blast is in this game. Are you serious? That's 4 straight. That's 4 straight floors. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, we're not gonna compliment. We're not gonna comment about that damage right there. As I said, we might as well eat them now because we don't know when's the next time we're gonna be able to, you know. Until you evolve, you're gonna be weak to psychic. Unfortunately, that is true. Another TM. Oh, you can learn this, huh? Okay. I already know you can learn this. If you can't learn this, then something ain't right. Now I have a question. How many focus blasts they give you? 6. That's all I want to know. 6. I wish I knew what level they were. I think there's like 20 floors in this forest. You don't have chlorophyll? I find that hard to believe. And that's a one shot. Oh, a crit too. You can, if you want to, you can start critting like you did that one last game. We don't need you to do that. That's a one shot because of the fact that it's weak to it, and it's a first form Pokemon. Alright, 8th floor. Alright, 9th floor. Yeah, that was quick, wasn't it? Now you see the forest change its appearance somewhat. They're doing 25 damage to the main protagonist, so that shows you they're not no easy HP. You shouldn't even be showing up considering the fact that you're not even supposed to know that we're back. Stealth Rock. Ain't that the second Stealth Rock TM? Just think that Shadow Claw, y'all are still weak to Shadow Claw still to this day. 10th floor. We're not doing this, come on. Thank you for using quick attack. And thank you for leveling. Right. Where I still can't believe is we got Riolu the first try. I was like, I'm not gonna answer these truthfully, but I'm gonna answer these so I can get a sassy nature, which means I get Riolu. That did 1/4 of the damage, and he did that much damage. Wow. That's a one shot. Is it right here? No, it's above. Okay. least we escaped the Vespicule. Not like it matters. Thank you for attacking her, not me. Because if it was me, you probably would have been close to death. Unless it would have crit you, then you would be certainly dead. This is Alakazam, so, and Kadabra, so yeah, what I speak is true. Another T. What's with all these TMs? Rock Slide. Now, Rock Slide is actually good because of the fact that you see. Cringe is basically, Cringe is basically the flinch in this game. That's nice. Have a nice one. Fifteenth floor. We literally just started the episode. We're already almost done. It's only been 6 minutes so far. Waterfall soil. You'll be alright because you're gonna be able to one-shot it. Oh, it's HP right now. Can you learn a new IQ, please? No. 17th floor. Looks like I'm being right about how many floors there are. All you deal with all back and forth. We're not doing this, Alakazam. I'm glad you agree. One shot, one shot. If this was Gen 3 and Shadow Claws, it's true, it'll still be a special physical move zone. And they gave me a Reviver Seed. Vespicule ain't got a grass gummy, so where you at, Vespicule? Fire Slash. That's gonna do nothing. Fire Slash. I wish it was a higher crit chance. I wish this wasn't your only move that cuts corners. The HP bar gonna go, but avoid trouble. The HP bar gonna go past the screen. Probably already has. Oranberry, not like it matters. 19th floor. Last floor. Told you there was 20 floors. They ain't been 10 minutes. That's how many instant stairs. What is this? Time. Is that a Sensilier? But didn't they? Just before we were dragged out to the future with you, Grovyle. Didn't Yusi and his friends make a promise that they would return the time gears to their rightful places? But time remains stopped here. That means the time gears may have not been put back in their rightful places yet. We'll see about that. The forest time gear was over here. But what's this? It's a time gear. There's no mistake in it. But time gear seems to be stopped. There isn't even a breeze. See, those leaves are fixed in place. Time has really stopped here. But the time gear back where it should be. Why is this happening? Hey, what are you doing? Time has already stopped here. It won't make any difference if I take time gear now. There's also something that's more worrying. More worrying? Forget it. Let's leave. Also, Kono, there's something I'd like you to do. What is it? Before you go back to the Sharpie Dog Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town. In Treasure Town? Yes, here's what I want you to find out. Learn everything you can about what's happening in this world right now. Sure thing, I'll go find out. Everyone thinks that you are going to the future. Therefore, I know. If they found out I'm back, there would be an uproar. I'll keep going. Get some news. I'm counting on you. I'm back. I got some news like you wanted. What's the word? The word is not very good. After we went to the future, Yusi and his friends put back the time gears in their original places. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal. But time stays stopped in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in more and more places. Is that true? Yep. Everyone's upset because no one can tell what's going on. Go around, do you know what that means? Do you know what this means? Your time is stopping and spreading everywhere. It can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse. Temporal Tower is collapsing? Correct. Temporal Tower is structured time. So if it is starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in the ever-widening areas. This is bad. The problem is accelerating. Mass paralysis is coming fast. What? But we have to hurry then. That's right. If we don't hurry, the planet will become completely paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather time gears. Then the time gears must be put in place in Temporal Tower where Dialga lives. But there's a problem. Temporal Tower is located in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, no one knows where the Hidden Land is. But there isn't any time. That's right. That's why I think we need to split up. I'll go collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want you two to search for the Hidden Land. Okay. Is that okay? Okay then, you're in charge. The Hidden Land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there's no clue as to where it is exactly, considering that no one has discovered it yet. We should probably assume that it's quite far away. You must even consider crossing the sea and discover the means to do so. Cross the sea? I'm sorry I don't have knowledge about how to do that. I'm counting on you. Well, I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck. Now, we should go searching too. Let's find the hidden land. So, where should we begin looking? As a thought, why don't we think about how we can cross the sea? Well, we just happen to be here at the beach, so... this isn't working. Our way to crossing the sea. I'm not coming up with anything. I said we search for the hidden land, but where will we even begin looking? We have to hurry too. Ugh. It's true. We got too little information to go on, and we have no time to waste. We have to locate the hidden land as soon as possible. We have to find Temporal Tower and put the time gears inside it. If we fail to do that, our planet will become paralyzed. We have to stop that, whatever it takes. And to do that, well, we have no choice. We need everyone's help. That's it. I'll tell Kono. What is it? Pardon? You want to go to Wigglytuff Sky? Guilt. My God. Why? We vanished in front of everyone, remember? Well, sure, I think everyone would be really worried about us. And I miss everyone too. But everything we saw in the future, everything about Global, about Dustmore, even about your past, if you tell it all to the guild, how can they believe us? What do you think? Do you think everyone at the guild will believe us? You think they'll believe us? Well, you say that, but is there a chance they'll believe us? I mean, everyone in this world is convinced that Grovyle is the villain, and they think Gusno is a really good guy, a good Pokemon, right? Sorry. Everyone especially everyone especially respects Dustnote. I saw the future, but I still didn't want to believe the truth about Dustnote. If we tell everyone the truth, I wonder if they will be able to accept it. It's true. What Conan's saying is true. No one will believe us if we tell them the truth. But what? We should still tell them anyway? Why? They might not believe us, right? But we could tell them anyway. Yes, tell them. Why? Why do you think so? We need everyone's help. Everyone's help. I get it. There's no way we can find a hidden land all alone. We do need everyone's help. If you don't get their help, we'll run out of time to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay, you're right. Let's go home to Wigglytuff's guild. Come on. Let's go back to the guild and tell everyone the truth. I can imagine that everyone will be shocked, but I'm sure they will understand. Let's go home. Back to Wigglytuff's guild.
Would you like to save your adventure? Because you know that's a lot of exposition that you have to read again if you do not save said adventure.
Chapter 17, The Guild's Crew. Here we are, Wigglytuff's guild. It feels like we haven't been here in a long time, but now that we're here, it feels kinda awkward to go in. After all, we did vanish in front of everyone in a mysterious way. It'll be sort of awkward, even embarrassing, to walk in and out of the blue. No, we can't go around acting embarrassed now. I have to see everyone and tell them the truth. Okay, I stand by the sentry post. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint belongs to. The footprint belongs to. What's wrong, Diglett? Respond! Respond! What? Hey, Diglett, where do you think you're burning off to? That footprint. It's Kono. What? 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 It is Kono. And him, too. Diglett, long time no see. Wow, what is that? Hey, it's true. Oh my gosh, this really is him and Kono. You're both alive? We were so worried about you. So much worry about you. Okay. I was by golly. Everyone, we're home. Welcome home, Kono. What? What was that from? Just hold on for a moment. Let me get this story straight. Okay. Ahem. Let me summarize your story so far. First, Grovyle is actually a good Pokemon, and he was collecting the town gears to save the world. Yep. And the Great Dustnote only pretended to be kind and helpful. But he was actually a heinous and wicked villain. Yep. Though I didn't really phrase it as heinous and wicked. Also, he was really Grovyle's partner. So Duskmore wanted to get rid of both him and Grovyle, so he took them to the future? Yep, and me too. Then you managed to escape from Duskmore by the skin of your teeth, and you barely made it back home from the future? Yep. And finally, the Spaniard will soon become paralyzed. And to prevent that, Grovyle has to start gathering Tigers again. Meanwhile, you two are looking for a place called the Hidden Land. Is that your story in its full entirety? Yep, that's all of it. He, he, Kono, and you must have had a bad dream or something. What? Why don't you two just go to your room and get some rest? Now, hold on a second. Are you accusing us of lying? What we just told you is all true. I'm sure. I'm sure you two are suffering from exhaustion. A good nap wouldn't fix that. That's not it, Chaton. Please believe us. We're not lying. That's quite enough. So tell me, is there any part of your story that is even remotely plausible? A place called Hidden Land? I don't have no intelligence here, and I've never heard of such place. No such place. Besides, the Great Dust Snow is too far to kind of do anything like you alleged. Alleged? Yeah, I think it's alleged. Well, yes, I couldn't believe the truth about Dust Snow either. It was a huge shock, and it was really hard to accept. But, here's the but. I'll hear no more of this. I don't care what you say. Red Dust Snow the villain? That's definitely unbelievable. Seriously, don't you two feel the same way? How can anybody seriously think of Great Dust Snow as a villain? We hold Dust Snow in high esteem. We cannot believe it. See? Everyone here says the same good. But... What is this for? There's something I don't understand. That time, when the Great Dust Snow was about to return to the future. What Dust Snow did then, it was strange as any way you look at it. Really? Do you think so? Do you think that Kono and him fell into the dimensional hole by accident? No way. Dust Snow grabbed Kono and him and yanked them in.
Hey, that's right. It looked that way to me too.
Hey, what happened was really weird. Gosh, I really had wondered why Dust Snow did something like that. If what Kono said is true, then what Dust Snow did suddenly makes perfect sense. What? Wait a minute. So is that what you think now? Are you actually saying that you would now believe what Kono and he are claiming? He are claiming. That don't sound right either. He is claiming. Well, what's your answer? Oh, I believed him. What? What did you say? So, Bidoof, you're now claiming that the Great Dust Snow is a villain? Oof. But golly, I surely did think highly of Great Dust Snow. The whole idea sounds troubling when you put it that way. But there's something more important here. Yep. Him and Kono are more important. That's why I believe what he and Kono have to say. What? For what? Peter. Hey, I believe too. Me too. Oh my gosh. There are real colleagues after all. Oh, Corfish. And Sunflower. I believe him. Me too. So do I. Casting down on our colleagues is wrong. Trust is a must. Squawk. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for believing us. Well, hiya. So unless we all agree. Huh? We all believe our friends. That's great. Then let's begin searching for the hidden land. Whoa, just hold on there, real master. What's wrong? We're not all in agreement yet, are we? Huh? We're all good with the story. But I suspect that Chaton isn't convinced. Oh, is that all? You don't need to worry about Chaton. You don't need to worry about him. Huh? Treasure convinced, right? Huh? Because Treasure believed Chrono story all along. Right, Treasure? What? How peculiar. Well, your master, there's no fooling you. I admit it. Yes, I believe him and Kono right from the start. Huh? Really? Well, if I would have said that, I believed him right away. Everyone would have just gone along with what I said. What's all this? That's why I was so contrary. I just wanted to put your friendship to the test. Gosh, likely story. Well, without a doubt, I was convinced from the get-go. I knew everyone would surely believe their colleagues. Says you. I believe you. You're my good friends and guild membership. Now listen, everyone. Time is stopping in more and more places. From Kono's story, we know our world is in danger. That means we have to do something. This is our time. In the name of Willie's House Guild, we'll combine all our efforts. We'll discover the hidden land. Let's do this, everyone. Hooray! Shut up. Yes, sir. Okay, everyone. From now on, we're shifting all our efforts to locate the hidden land. We also have to let everyone know what is happening in our world. It's going to get busy. We all have to work hard. I sure will. I'll put her down to the treasure town. I'll get the word out about golly. I'll go too. We have to let Azelf and his friends know too. If they're back at their lakes, they may try to start Grovile. Hey, then I'll go tell them. Okay, everyone else, search for the hidden land, please. Yeah. You two, Sunflower, and others. Once your errands are done, gather information on the hidden land. Yes, sir. We'll hurry. We'll find the hidden land together. You talk. Hooray! Alright. Let's show some guts. Hey. I'm sorry that I don't have any information on his land, but maybe the wise Torko, the town elder, may know something. Torko, the town elder? That would be the wisest and oldest Pokemon of Treasure Town. He loves the hot spring, so he's always there. In fact, I'm positive that you'll find him at the hot spring. So am I. Oh, I remember. I feel like forever ago, don't it? It's him. It's that nice old Pokemon we met. You should put his years of wisdom to use. Go ask Torko for advice. I then got to the hot spring for the first time through Waterfall Cave. Let's go. Off to the hot spring. But first, it's getting late. And besides, you must be hungry. Huh? My stomach growled. Haha, yours did too. You should have dinner, then get a good night's sleep. We can all get to work tomorrow. Hey, his belly growled again. Ho, did everyone hear that? What a laugh. Then your belly bark at and try to let go, huh? Yeah. Ha. Yeah, this is the part of the game where most of the expositions begin right here. We'll do that hot spring and then we'll be done. It's been a while since we've been in this room. It feels like though I'm finally home. You know? I'm glad everyone believed our story. I got a little emotion over it. Let's go meet Torko tomorrow and talk to him. Excuse me. Let's get back at it tomorrow. The next morning. Up and at 'em this morning. Alright, this is gonna be a relatively short episode, as I said to myself before I recorded. Ahem. So wrapping up, everyone's aware of their duty today. By golly, yes. I'm ready to go. Good. Thanks to those of you investigating the hidden land, and those of you spreading the word about the true state of the affairs. I expect you to organize your teams accordingly and get going. Let's get right to it, everyone. Hooray! Let's go to the hot spring and get information from Wise Old Toko. I think we had to go through Waterfall Cave to get to the hot spring. Let's make our way towards the hot spring. Alright, as I said, as soon as we do that, we will be done. Well, you see, funds are low right now. Even though it says 20,000, don't believe that, miss. It's a lie. We ain't rich by no standard. Well, you can have all these dang TMs that I somehow gotten, because for some reason that Forrest wanted to give me all these freaking TMs like I can use them like that. I can't. Only one of them can. Swords, dance, all that stuff. Okay. If you really were worried, give me some dummies. 800. So 1600. Okay. Quick math time. Quick math time. That's literally all you care about. I want that new IQ. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll do that at a later time. I like how we can just come in here and pretend like nothing happened. There's like nothing happening outside. You see, all they did was put the same people that were, you know, a part of the previous game and had their exposition, and then they just added a few things. Good. I'm glad you got a good feeling. I hope you give me that IQ boost. Come on. Dang it. They won't give me that IQ boost, but they'll tell me that. God. Give me that IQ boost. That's two good feelings. Can you please, 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 please? Nope. A lot of stuff I don't want. What was the salt button? I find it hard to believe we got 188 weapon items, but okay. Worthless TM. Yeah, have all these worthless boxes and all that stuff. Alright, it is. Let's see. Blech. I did better with the regular prize ticket than I did with the gold one. If this was only competitive Pokemon where you'd be more useful. Now we can sacrifice an apple. Let's try yellow. Y'all sure giving me a lot of consolations. Transfer. I don't know what transfer will do, but I don't think it's that useful. Watch blue be useful now this time. Oh yeah, blue actually helped. We actually got it again. The question is, what they're gonna give us. And then we pretend nothing happened. Shadow Ball. They gave me Shadow Ball. Okay. Too bad neither of us could use it. I don't even think any of those stars can learn this. Not until the future ones. The only thing I have to know is Shadow Ball. That's it. That's still funny. They gave me Shadow Ball. That's nice and all, but what TMs you got? Okay. TMs we can't learn. Alright. Counter Basher, huh? And your counter, you need to hurry up and let me be able to get it. Sure. Imagine having to go back to a very low level dungeon just to get to a place you gotta get to. Okay. The sooner we find them, the better. Okay, y'all give us some instant floors now. Thank you.
mean, this would be an instant floor considering the fact how big it is. Guess it's right down here then. If only you can bring it down to the hidden land. You can't. It's not a spoiler, but yeah, you can't bring excuse me, you can't bring people from that assembly to the hidden land. It's just gonna be me and Kono. And whoever decides to assist us. Okay. Imagine level went from this low level light map. Ooh, the yellow one. You'll be alright as long as you don't get hit by a water move. Or a ground move. Alright. Alright, not much to say until we get to that hot spring. Let us go. Ah, my young friends, come to wash away your exhaustion? Oh, so I see. You seek my wisdom. Well, there's no other place than to share this your story. I see. The hidden land, you say. I have heard of it. Oh, really? The hidden land is truly a place of legend. It is tattered lore at best, handed down by oral tradition. Hold on a second. No matter. Please tell us. Of course. I can tell you only what I have heard. The hidden land lies beyond the sea. In a hidden place, so the story goes. A hidden place? Yes. The hidden land allows only the chosen to find it. To go there, one must possess certain qualities. Oh, a place that only someone with proper qualifications can go to. Okay, Toko. What are those qualifications? They are... and what were they? I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. Oh no. You can't remember? Please, Toko, please remember. This is really important. That's easy for you to say, but... oh, that's it. You need proof. You need proof of some sort. Yes, that was it. Proof. Proof? What kind of proof? That would be... Forgive me, I forgot again. What? You can't remember? I'm sorry to disappoint you. Alright. Can you recall anything else at all? Oh, that's all. Forgive me, youngsters. If I recall what proof you need, I'll be sure to let you know. Yes, please. Thank you, Toko. Let's get back to the guild. So Toko couldn't provide us with many answers. That's too bad. Oh, that's not entirely true. We know that we need proof, and knowing that is the step forward, right? Hey, we were searching too. Yeah, but we didn't find anything. There's no giving up. We have to keep trying, by golly. I'll keep trying too. We should have dinner and rest up for tonight. We'll resume our efforts tomorrow. Oh well, thanks everyone. As I said, after that, we end the episode after this little bit of exposition, because there's gonna be some more exposition. Sigh, things aren't going as well as I'd hoped. When we talked with Toko, I thought he had hope. We had a hope. I wonder how Robal's doing. Has he gathered the time gears? We have to hurry too. But there's no point in getting all worked up, especially since everyone is helping out. We should get some sleep, and then start a fresh effort tomorrow. Okay. Good night. Alright. As I said, stupid throat. This is the end of this episode. Next time we'll see what's gonna go on after it. So with that, that's the end of this. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Take care and goodbye.